First of all, we're very, very thankful to the good Lord for this victory. Coach Bellato's team, my hat goes off to him because they played as hard as any team we've played all season long. They had the lead for 25 minutes. It was a similar situation when we played them down there. They played really, really hard. They fought for them. So it's I feel terrible for them, but I'm thankful for these guys here, Amir Muhammad and Zay Williams, as well as the rest of our guys. I mean, down the stretch, the last 8 minutes, we really, really buckled down defensively. We got stops, we got turnovers. We're starting to rebound the ball. We got offensive rebounds. To me, I feel like this game honors toughness. We always say the toughest team always wins. They were the tougher team for probably 25 minutes of that game, and the last 8 or 10 minutes we were the tougher team, and we hit shots and we were able to make plays. But feel very, very fortunate to be sitting here right now because I know, one play here, one play there, and, we would be in the opposite situation. So but our guys played hard. Amir hit some big shots. Zay rebounded. He showed a lot of toughness and grit down the stretch. Amir picked up his defense and really did a great job defending those guards. Those guards are really, really good getting downhill, and it's tough to defend the pick and roll. But the last 8 or 10 minutes, we did a great job with it.
We'll open up now for questions. Go ahead, Craig.
Craig Stevenson, AL.com. Coach, it seems like a lot of times this year when you guys really needed it, Nelson Phillips makes a play. He got the steal after they got the offensive rebound, three-pointer, put you guys up. Just talk about his performance.
Yeah, he's a guy that we just need to fly around. Like, he is a game changer. He is so quick. I always tell these people, like, we took the guys to play dodgeball at Common Ground in Troy, and the kids couldn't hit him. Like, he's quick as a cat. Like, it's we call him like the Matrix. Like, it's phenomenal. And he tied a NCAA record for most steals in the game. He had 13 earlier in the year for us. But he's a game changer. He's one of the best offensive rebounding, really at any position, but certainly for a guard that I've ever coached. And he had 6 of them tonight. But yeah. Down the stretch, these last 7 games, we've played really well. He's made huge plays for us down the stretch. It was the same scenario down there when we played them. He changed the game. He got steals, hit a couple of big threes, and when he's playing well, it just ignites everybody else on our team. So yeah, that was a great observation.
Got one in the back here.
Matt McDowell with WARTV. Phillips was playing hurt most of the game. That has to be so gratifying for a guy to stay in the game hurt and play like that.
Yeah, so he's also one of the toughest guys I've been around, the most resilient guys. So I don't know what he did to his thumb or wrist or whatever, but they were talking about doing season-ending surgery on him early in the year, and he's like, no, I'm a senior. I'm going to play through it. So he's been playing all year long with an injury that basically a lot of guys would just have surgery and be done. But he'll twist an ankle in practice. He'll get right back up. He'll, land on his back and his head. He'll get right back up. I mean, it's crazy. He's like a cat. Like, he must have some type of cat abilities because he always gets back up. So very, very resilient. I don't know how he does it. He has some special genetics that I certainly don't have, but we're thankful he's on our side.
Go ahead, Dave.
Dave Schultz, Locked On Sunbelt for all. You'll start with the coach. You guys were down 12. What changed at that point in time? And did the coaches play dodgeball as well, or did you just let the players do it?
And then I did not play dodgeball on that one because I see how fast Nelson can throw the ball, as well as guys like Amir and some of these other guys. I did a couple of times before, but I was a little bit smarter this time and just observed. But yeah, I mean, I think down the stretch, our guys just they knew we had to lock in defensively or we were not going to win this game. And it started with guarding the ball and keeping them out the paint because, again, those 2 guards, they were getting in the paint, they were making plays, they were finishing, they were going through contact. And, we really didn't have an answer. They were scoring against our zone, scoring against man, but it seemed like it was always some type of pick and roll where they really hurt us. And we started switching the pick and roll late in the game, and our guys did a better job just sitting down and guarding their yard.
Go ahead, Shane.
Shane Melton, Daily News Record, Harrisonburg. 40-foot fire right here. You haven't had a chance to scout them yet, but based on your earlier matchup with James Madison, what do they do differently than Arkansas State do?
They pressure. They do a 1-2-2. They're very, very active with their hands. They're one of the nation's leading turnover creating teams. They have a ton of depth. Where obviously that's a weakness for Arkansas State because they've had so many guys get injured. But James Madison, they go 10, 11 deep. All of their guys are very, very talented, very athletic. It was a close game at our place. Went into overtime. We had an 8-point lead, 2.5 minutes to go, our ball, and we couldn't hang on. It went into overtime. There were about 10 plays where if we make one of those plays, we probably win the game, but we didn't. Credit to them. But it should make for a great basketball game tomorrow.
Go ahead, Craig.
Amir, you did not have a great game shooting, but you got to the free throw line with a chance to ice the game. You knocked 4 down in a row. Just what's your mentality when you're going to that situation?
Before I answer that question, I just want to say all glory to God for allowing us to get this victory.
Amen.
All glory goes to Him. But going into that last stretch, going to those free throws. Earlier in shoot around, we're shooting and we only had 20 minutes, and then later on, Coach Cross is like, "Give me four in a row." And so when I went up to the line, that's all I'm thinking. Like, I make these two, and then I get a chance to go back, and it's like just 4 in a row, and then put these in to ice the game, and we went from there.
Let me say one thing. That's one of the hardest thing to do when the game is on the line. Like everything gets tight. So to be able to relax your body and go up there and knock those down in pressure situation, I don't know that there's anything that's any harder than that. So great job.
You guys had, I think, 16 offensive rebounds. You had 5. What's the key to that? To getting to the ball like that?
Just being aggressive, attacking the offensive glass. It's really no secret to it. You just gotta want it. You just be relentless. Coach preaches that every day, and we also do drills like that.
I think Zay's close to breaking the all-time rebounding record in the history of Troy basketball. I think he's only 6 or 7,
Yes.
something like that.
You gonna get that tomorrow?